Flight boss, bitch. You know, for sure. You're now listening to the Mind of an Terry's Moon. Dolo the Archangel Uriel. And Dolo here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. And right now, like, this in my spirit, man. It's in my spirit. I hate to do this, but I gotta do this. Fuck Africa. You see what I'm saying? Fuck Africa. And this is another response to either the Waka Flocka shit. Because, listen, man, it's something I'm seeing with the and I hate to keep bringing the dumbass conscious community up, but it's so dumb. Like, it's so fucking stupid. Listen, if you do a DNA test, right? If you got any mixture of anything, then you are not black. You are not. Listen, this is what you got going on. You got a group of fucking people who can't wait to claim something. And I hate to say this, black people, but I just gotta say it, black people. Why are y'all in such a rush to claim something? And y'all do all this history and don't appeal to mystery. My story. You see what I'm saying? So you do all this history and get confused and wrapped up into all the languages of the history when history was given to you. Listen, that's just like if you wasn't a part of that in that time, then that's not part of you. That wasn't you. So if you have a grandfather, great-great-grandfather, great-great-grandmother, that was they dumbasses in that shit. Like, I hate to have to say this shit. But everything is like boiling down to, see, I'm spirit. I don't give a fuck about this flesh. So I'm able to see things that a lot of these so-called black people can't see. You know what I'm saying? What you have to understand, though, your fuck ass chose to come in this vessel. And the vessel that you came into ain't fucking black. It ain't fucking African. It ain't none of that fucking shit. So all the motherfucking spirits in those vessels that came into those vessels that wanted to experience getting oppressed, that wanted to experience, that was them fuck ass niggas. You see what I'm saying? I hate to even have to say this, because I respect what these men did. It's like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. I respect what they did. But let's call a spade a spade. These motherfuckers did what they did to be accepted in some type of way. All this shit revolves down to getting accepted. That's what all this shit revolves down to. You know what I'm saying? And for you motherfuckers out here who want to cling, y'all want to cling on to history. Y'all want to do everything y'all think y'all ancestors did. Them ain't your motherfucking ancestors. Them ain't your motherfucking ancestors. Because when you die, leave this motherfucking vessel, you gonna come into another fucking vessel, and you're not even gonna remember what was the fucking whole purpose of you wasting your whole experience in that last vessel. So what y'all niggas is doing is, y'all wasting y'all experience by clinging on to past experiences. Why the fuck look, you a brand new, fresh person in this 3D dimension. Why are you taking on all the woes of people who experienced shit before you? You see what I'm saying? Look, it's like, just like the same, it's all dealing with acceptance, like with the Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Look, the only way I can really explain this so y'all can understand it without it being in the race filters and shit like this. Look at it like this. I don't like everybody who praise God for success. Right? You got people right now that don't even have the idea on how to even look at things without money or without no form of physical currency. Like, think about it. Think about it. You got people who jump on stage who thank God every day for their success. But let's look at what's success in this realm of reality. Let's look at what's called success. Okay, success. Success means, okay, you went on stage and you praise God. Okay, that means you praise God that you got more than somebody else, right? All right, boom, that's added weight. Now you're already lowering to density in the spirit realm. You know what I'm saying? Now you got the concept of you praising God that you got access to things that other people don't got access to. Okay, what is these accesses? Accesses. A home. That's your own kingdom. That's devil shit. Anytime. Now look, when I'm saying this, right, I'm just calling a spade for when a spade. I'm not saying what's right or wrong. Just like I said, it ain't right or wrong what Malcolm X and Martin Luther King did. That was part of what they was doing. Ain't no right or wrong in nothing. What I'm just stating is a spade. Boom. You got the ability to have your own home, your own kingdom. Boom. Why do you want your own kingdom? You see what I'm saying? Why you don't want to be a part of the whole? Why you want your own piece of the whole? You see what I'm saying? Like things are so deep that so-called black people are under filters and confused under man's language and shit that they be fighting the wrong fucking wars and don't even be confused because there's so much science and knowledge behind the war that they think they're supposed to fight. Look, okay, then you got people who praise God for their success. Let's look at all the success. Now, look at what's the success and look at who created that to be looked at as a success. That's who you praising. You praising the motherfucker who created that currency wave flow. That astro currency wave. So whoever came up with the concept of, okay, I'm going to make people work to get this because in the land we need shelter for this, and to get shelter you want to buy things and you want to buy things to eat and you want to be able to live, which is evil in general, and you want to be able to do this, and boom, there was a group of men who sat back and came up with that system. So every time I see a motherfucker say, I thank God for putting me in this position, thank God, motherfucker, you wrong. But how the fuck can Archangel Uriel, a spirit like me, come on earth and tell millions of people that? Even like what Waka Flocka was saying I ain't black. Okay, he got part of it, but he was all over the place. He flipped it and said some shit about people who taking the kneel for the NFL, people who kneeling and just won't stop fucking playing. And then he said something like, how y'all gonna tell somebody to kneel? That's getting too much attention. And who gonna feed their family? Who gonna feed them? Motherfucker, if everybody in America knew how to feed their motherfucking selves and grow, if everybody went to motherfucking school and school cut out all the bullshit and taught people how to motherfucking grow fucking fruits and taught people how to fucking build and taught people the fucking shit that you really need to do in your actual life, that you half of these fucking algebra and all that shit, all you need to know is add, plus, and subtract and fucking multiplication and division. You learn that in the fucking 3rd grade. All that algebra and all that other motherfucking shit, that ain't motherfucking shit. You will never use that shit a day in your life after you get out of school, unless you go into a curriculum in college that deals with those type of descriptions. Other than that, that shit ain't got shit to do with nothing. And that's just add on. That's just add on. That shit don't mean nothing. It's just white man and other people here, and I hate to even say that. Y'all got me in my racist bag. I hate to say that. But that just got other people who add on, creating jobs for themselves and creating offsprings to literal jobs. So you can take this concept of what I'm saying. Like, how the fuck you gonna tell somebody, oh, but you can't tell them to kneel because or tell them to stop playing because who gonna feed their family? These people have been playing football for 5 years. Or fuck all that. You see what I'm saying? All y'all wrong. The motherfucking kneeling in the first place is wrong. For all the NFL people for not following through with that shit and just stop playing, they fucking wrong. And then the whole reason y'all doing it in the first place is wrong. All of that shit is wrong. All of it is wrong. Y'all motherfuckers y'all niggas out here busting y'all ass up and down the y'all, listen. But look, that concept in general, praising God for your success, it correlates to this so-called black man wanting to claim something, right? So you get a bunch of spirits jumping into vessels, right? Then they travel history, what was given to them by man. And when they travel that history lineage, right, they start to see things that correlates to the 3rd dimension. Remind you, you don't just live in the 3rd dimension. But how can we get people to understand that? You got a bunch of dumbass conscious, the black conscious community, smart dumb niggas. That is, look, the conscious community in general, that's a prime example of smart dumb niggas. Smart dumb niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's smart dumb niggas. Like these would be the niggas who will sit here and tell you that they don't believe in God or the devil, but they sit here and tell you live in hell. Like, you got to understand what motherfuckers be talking about. You see what I'm saying? Now, if we coming from a concept of hell, everybody is in goddamn hell. But I'm gonna tell you right now, you could create a hell for yourself. You could create a heaven for yourself, but it ain't none of that shit. It's not none of that shit. It's not none of that shit. Motherfuckers gotta realize everything is dealing with spirit and what you're consciously aware of. And whatever you're consciously aware of, right, that's gonna be the shit that you want to choose to vibrate. Now we got all these so-called black people wanting to be consciously aware of shit like DNA, shit of ancestors and shit like that. And once they get consciously aware of it, they want to vibrate that shit now. Vibrate. Remind you, that shit don't got nothing to do with them. That shit don't got nothing to do with them. Me, I'm not black, I'm not African, I'm not none of the shit you can name me. Know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, I won't experience none of that shit in my life either. I won't experience no racism. I won't experience that shit. The only people who experience racism is a person who being racist towards me. That's the only person experiencing racism. I'm not being oppressed with racism because I don't feel like I'm that. Do you get it? Now, if everybody jumped on that frequency vibration wave, nobody would be caring about history. We'll be only talking about mystery and how to appeal and progress. We won't be digressing. This is what everybody doing. Everybody going back. We gotta go back. We gotta go back. We all fighting off old knowledge, old theologies, old concepts, old spirits, old dumbass motherfuckers. This is why we just keep getting dumber and dumber. Because you keep going back. You keep going back. That's not you. You not them. You wasn't in their eyes, motherfucker. Now, I'm starting to believe a lot of you motherfuckers was. A lot of these niggas in the conscious community and shit who really strongly cling on to shit and want to say, yeah, that's me. I'm black. I'm just that and third. You might have been here. You just might be that one spirit who keep coming back in the same fucking body and keep experiencing the same fucking shit. Damn, motherfucker, I don't even fucking pray because I'm not the predator. These motherfuckers out here still fucking praying. Y'all motherfuckers is lost. Y'all are the examples of being lost. Nigga, you listen. One thing Kanye said to me that kind of tripped me out. It kind of made me think that Kanye be watching my videos. He said something like, mixed people, when you think of a mixed person, the first thing you think in your head is beautiful. You think of beautiful, coming togetherness. You think of beauty. Like when you hear if you a male and you hear you got your best friend talking to you and he said he just met a chick. She Chinese, Puerto Rican, and Portuguese. And Kanye was like, the first thing you'll think in your head, like, damn, I want to see what she look like, right? Females, don't be acting like you don't be thinking when you see a nigga with some nice hair or a nigga with some fucking looking like he Puerto Rican or some shit. Don't be thinking that ain't a nigga that you want. So at the same time, that nigga mixed with some shit. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, when you look back and just think about the energy of it, take yourself out of 3D, out the physical, just in history, all that so-called white man and all that shit gave you history. Take yourself out of that for a second and just absorb in the energy. When you close your eyes and absorb in the energy, right? You do think like, damn, I wonder what that person would look like or this, that, and the third, right? Now, think about it now. Take yourself out of those African slaves and boats and all that shit. That was dumb spirits. Whatever them spirits was going through, they deserved that shit. Do you understand that shit? Shit don't happen for no reason. You ain't get oppressed. A person had the power to oppress somebody because the person who got oppressed was willing to fall down and get oppressed. And it works that way and vice versa. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no, if you a motherfucking real nigga or real bitch like you claim you are, and you got somebody around you taking advantage of you, and you know they taking advantage of you, and you let them keep taking advantage of you, then who fucking fault is that? You know that in today's time, right? So after time and time went on, humans started to realize that. That's why we in the time we in now. It wasn't no the other way around, that you just got some motherfuckers here and some motherfuckers who was just dumber than other motherfuckers. No! Whoever was motherfucking slaves wanted to be slaves. It wasn't no shit like somebody came over here and made somebody be something. No, it wasn't none of that motherfucking shit. And then you got a bunch of other people who came after that with their own theology on history, and it's all corporation. It's all business. It's all business. All trying to get money. Motherfuckers was trying to get money. Period. And money is backed by a currency, and that's what y'all fighting over, and that shit is evil. The fuck? Like, I don't even know. It goes so deep that it's gonna take a few hundred more years in this realm of reality for everybody to get it. You know what I'm saying? Now look at it now. Everybody's so quick to say, oh, everybody beautiful. The whole humanity is beautiful. Everybody beautiful. Why is that? Like I said, when you sit back and look at the energy, it's because we all fucking mixed. We all got shit in us. We all got all different kind of shit in us. I don't care if one person got more of this and one person got more of that. We all mixed. That's why we all beautiful. That's why we all more together now than we was before. Do you get that shit? Do you understand that shit? Y'all motherfuckers is the conscious community and all that. Y'all motherfuckers is the main motherfuckers still kicking separatism. Now, I'm not saying go and fuck everybody in all different kind of races and shit like that, which I don't even see race. But at the same fucking time, I hate my spirit hurts to even have to come to this fucking conclusion. But you gonna get a bunch of conscious community people, a bunch of niggas who got their spirit, who spirit in 2017, but for some reason, once they spirit went into a realm of reality, went into this vessel, went into something, right? They souls start to experience old vibrations, so they spirit is here, but vibrating way in the past and shit. You gonna have a bunch of these motherfuckers who come on my page and shit, tell me I don't know shit. Tell me I don't know history. Tell me I need to do more reading. No, motherfucker, I'm Archangel Uriel. When I come in there, I ain't gotta read no fucking book. I ain't gotta look at shit. I ain't gotta look at no history. I know energy, frequencies, and vibration. And I don't give a fuck who you are or what color you is. If you vibrating on the wrong fucking frequency, that it is what it is. Period. It is what it is, nigga. You vibrating on the wrong frequency. I don't give a fuck how much knowledge you got in your head. That shit won't get you nowhere. That shit won't. I don't give a fuck how much knowledge you got. You still can't fly, motherfucker. Do you understand that, nigga? I can fly. Now, ask me how you do that. Don't ask me about my race or what tribe I'm from and shit like that. Nigga, ask me, you talking to Archangel Uriel, ask me how to fly or something like that. Nigga, ask me some other type shit, nigga. Don't talk to me about no fucking stupid shit. That's stupid. Y'all niggas is stupid, man. Like, all that fucking shit, you gotta be consciously aware of it and your history and shit like that's not my history. That's your history. That's why you focus on it. That's why you cling to it. That's why you still oppressed. That's why you still feel opposed. That's why you still got hate in your heart. That's why you still see race. You the only one who see that shit. Don't create that in my experience. And that's what the conscious community is doing. And a lot of other motherfuckers who keep clinging on, fuck Africa. Nigga, fuck America. Nigga, this ain't called America. Nigga, this called nigga the Flightica, nigga. Nigga, everything I'm consciously aware of get changed to something I'm comfortable with saying, nigga. And then the more and more I live in that expression, the more and more I start to create that in my realm of reality. I'm not creating y'all shit. Toothpaste in my shirt, shit. I'm creating y'all shit. I'm creating my shit. Sam, I don't want to come in this life and keep adding on to what y'all trying to add on and change. Some shit that's already been changed and took place. I'm not trying to keep having kids for them to come in the world and start my saved game. Start where I left off of my saved game. You know what I'm saying? And then that game is an old ass game. That's what's going on right now. You got a bunch of niggas who still on Sega Genesis. And they keep having kids and they keep trying to make new games for Sega Genesis. Nigga, we on motherfucking PlayStation 4. Why the fuck is y'all niggas still talking about Sega Genesis and what the fuck Sonic came from and shit like that? Shit, you can play Sonic on PlayStation 4 now. It's all mixed and mingled now. You know what I'm saying? You can't just you can't just play Sonic on Sega anymore. You can play Sonic on all genres. Why the fuck is y'all still playing Sega? That's what it's like. That's how I feel when I hear the conscious community cling on to Africa and cling on to the black people and oh you need to know your heritage, you need to know your race, and that's the fucking reason why you niggas are still fucking lost. That's the reason. That's the reason. But you'll look at me and say I'm lost. I bet. But when we all leave from this third dimension and then y'all come meet me again in the fourth dimension, we're gonna see who following lights. We're gonna see who following the lights and the illusions and guidelines and timelines and lines of events to experience. We're gonna see who traveling what lights, and we're gonna see what lights is going backwards, and we're gonna see what lights is going forward in 720. In 720, once we all get the fourth dimension, we gonna see. Believe that. Y'all niggas talking about 3D shit, and y'all keep coming back to 3D. Nigga, I'm talking about leaving here and we all meeting up again in the 4D and shit like that. Nigga, elevating, nigga. We all becoming as one and all that shit. Y'all motherfuckers don't know shit about that, nigga. Flight boss, bitch. Goddamn. And